Accidents happen. People age. Even the healthiest people get sick. The community will always need emergency responders. We are fortunate to have our Tempe Police, Fire Medical Rescue, and CARE 7 Crisis Response Team to assist our community in times of crisis. The CARE 7 team provides 24-hour crisis intervention service as part of the 911 emergency call system. With Fire Medical Rescue, Police Department provide on-scene emotional support and follow-up to community members facing trauma. The team fully focuses on emotional practical needs of the individual and families, while public safety personnel attend to law enforcement, medical emergencies, and fire suppression needs. Recently, the Tempe City Council decided to dedicate additional resources to expand this team. Tempe Fire ranks in the top 1% of all fire departments in the country. Not only does this ranking keep residents safer, it saves them money on insurance. This last year has been a time of crisis. Since the pandemic reached our city, Tempe firefighters have responded to more than 1,300 calls for people that had COVID-19 symptoms. That's 1,300 times our first responders safely risked themselves to help others during this pandemic. That's 1,300 people who got potentially life-saving treatments quickly because of the brave men and women of the Tempe Fire Department. Tempe is known for being innovative. It isn't enough for us to help when people were sick. We wanted to try to get in front of the virus. In partnership with ASU, we expanded our wastewater science program to test for COVID-19. By tracking traces of the virus in wastewater, we were able to determine where we might want to best deploy educational efforts, testing centers, vaccines, clinics, and more. This year, we were recognized as a leader in this field. We received a grant to work with the state of Arizona and the Center for Disease Control to educate other communities on how they can set up similar testing programs. Our wastewater testing work started as the response to the opioid epidemic, a crisis this nation is still fighting. This year, Tempe Fire Medical Rescue responded to 371 of these calls. In 234 of these, Narcan was administered to counter the effects of opioid overdose. Last year, Tempe police officers were given Narcan and trained on how and when to administer it. Since then, Tempe police officers used Narcan to save nearly 120 lives. Narcan isn't the only life-saving treatment offered. Officers who deploy Narcan can also call crisis counselors. They meet with the patient at the hospital to offer additional treatment. As a result, more than 100 people have received services to combat opioid addiction. As a part of the recommendation of the Public Safety Advisory Task Force, Tempe will continue to work on responding to calls of service with the resources that address the situation in a holistic fashion. Our philosophy is to meet you where you are. If you are ready for services, we are ready to help. How do we keep the community healthy? By being there when people need you the most and never giving up on them. We will continue to invest in new technology and keeping our crisis responders trained and equipped to respond to emergencies quickly, professionally, and at the highest possible level of service, because our community deserves nothing less.